It's Diana with stampingwithdie.com. And before we even can get started, I have to change. Can you believe it? My I might be able to make it. I'll just wait until it goes all the way dead. My hearing aid battery is starting to croak. So we'll just see if it will keep going. It sounds funny when this man talks in my ear and he'll say battery low, and then after a while, he'll say it a few times, but then it gets all like funny when it's dying, so I might have to change it. Not that I have to hear anything, no one is talking to me, but it's just kind of weird. So anyways, today is my Whatcha Makin Wednesdays, and this is, I love all my lives. This might be one of my favorite. Can you have a favorite? Because lately what I've been doing is, I think it's so important. Hi Lily. Hi Anna. I think it's really important to stamp for ourselves, right? We all got into stamping because you loved it. Whether you are a demonstrator or a customer, whether you are a demonstrator who is a hobby demonstrator, because sometimes I think people, they hear that that question, right, that we ask, hi Jackie, where we say, do you want to be a demonstrator? And it freaks everyone out, right? Not everybody, but it freaks a lot of people out because they're like, no, because I don't want to demonstrate. I don't have any friends, or there's something. So I'm trying to come up with a different name, because just because you're called a demonstrator, it does not mean you have to have classes, that you have to have a store, that you have to do the videos, that you have to do all this stuff, because we're all just stampers. When you're a demonstrator, it just means you get a discount, right? And you can take it to that next level and actually demonstrate, have customers. So going back to what I was saying, I want us to always, even if you do it one day a week, one day a month, whatever, I want you to stamp for yourself. So that's why I kind of like my Whatcha Makin Wednesdays, because a lot of times I don't even finish the thing because I'm still playing. So that's kind of like today. I have one I'm going to show finished at the end, so you want to make sure you stay to the end. And then I have one that I'm going to be playing with. Hi, Susan. I have one that I'm going to be playing with during the live, just to kind of show you how my brain works. And also, hi, Anne. Also, to see if you have any ideas or any thoughts. So, with no further ado, I'm going to flip my phone around and we'll get started, all right? Okay, because you didn't come here to listen to me blabber. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so I always have to mention the hostess code. So here is May's hostess code. If you are placing an order, make sure you use my code, unless you're in my virtual stamp club, because they have their own code. And then also, if you are ordering over 150, do not use my code, okay? Hi, Patty. If you are ordering 150, keep in mind the starter kit has, you can get the starter kit for $99 and tax. Stampin' Up! Pays the shipping. So that might be something that you think about. And then, as well as what I was talking about at the beginning, does not mean you have to demonstrate, right? It just means you want a discount when you order. And then you can order from yourself. Okay, so that is that there. So let me also show you. So remember, I did this card yesterday, the fun little mason jar shaker dome card. And then I told you that I was going to do one with this paper. So this is the, hi Donna. Oh, my sister. Oh, my phone today. Oh, you're cooking supper. Yum. Okay. So, so this is the card that I did with the DSP that I showed at the end of the video. So I just used the different flowers so that I can use more of the colors. And I think it turned out super cute. Now I did use the retired forever blah, 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 flowers for all seasons gems. And I so wish we'd have kept those. But hopefully you have something in your stash that you can stick on your card. So I wanted to show you that. So that also had me have that punch out. And then remember I was showing you the fun cards with the ice cream border punch. And I was telling you about this makes a cute little banner. So that has been sticking in the back of my head since I said that I want to make a banner. So that made me start looking at, so I punched one of those out. Let's see. Then I was punching some more shapes out, like, oh, I could do a banner with that. I punched out some more of the jar. Let's see. All my little pieces, right? So I punched out, give me your jar. So I punched out jar with some DSP. I looked through and I thought, oh, the Stitch So Sweetly Dies would be cute. So I just kind of was looking around. So that's what I mean. I want you to stamp for you. It was so much fun just to pull out stuff. Hi, Marcy. These are super cute. So how cute would this be on the edge of a banner so that you would see that through? So I just kind of rummaged through stuff. We've got our cute little heart punch. I did some in DSP, but then it got me thinking, let me look at the dies. So I knew I wanted to use the playful alphabet because you just need this one. And now after doing this stuff today, as soon as I get off the live, I'm going to go and order myself 2 more of these or more. Even though it does come with multiples of certain letters, it would have been easy, so much more convenient if I could even make more of the same letter, because there was only one M, so I had to run that a few times. So since I am a demonstrator, I do get my discount. Hint, hint. I'm going to order some more of the playful dies. I also was looking through, right, that what else could be used. So then I pulled out my, oh, guess what? All right, hang on. Pause. I have to change my battery. I knew it. Oh my gosh, how embarrassing. Okay. Talk amongst yourselves while I change my hearing aid battery. Oh, it's horrible to be deaf. Okay, hang on a minute. And my batteries do not last as long. They used to be a week. Now I'm lucky if I get 4 days. Okay, ignore me. Ignore me. And then the lovely man will say, right. Okay, because the right one is now working again. Okay, so that's the one I watched the TV at the end of the night. So it gets used more than the left one. Okay, back to the fun part that you came to see, not talk about hearing aids. All right, so I also pulled out suit and tie because look. This is the pocket for that die. But you know what it screams to me? To me, it screams banner. So I did a bunch of those. And then I was looking through more dies and Tasteful Labels. It has the cute little banner shape too. So I used those. All right. So let me get my little pieces. So I ended up not using this one. Doesn't mean I won't down the road. I did use the hearts, different colors. And I used these. All right. So then what I also did was I stamped my little jar on the striped paper. And I used the basic gray. It was a little softer than the basic black. And I was going to be using the basic gray cardstock for my letters. So I just chose to use the basic gray. All right, but what was funny is, so when I was punching these out, so I was just going to do plain little jars, nothing stamped on it. And then I stamped the little lid that comes with the stamp set. And surprise me, that the lid is too small for the punched one. So I'm like, okay, well, that just makes me stamp on it. No biggie. No biggie. But hindsight, if I'd have designed this stamp set, I would have made that jar just a little bit bigger, or the lid, so it could have been used for both, because then you could have trimmed it if you needed, but you can't really make it bigger. That's just, not that I own a company, but that was just a little thing I would have thought up. But who knows, right? I don't design stuff. It was probably done for a reason. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my little lid on with my glue dots. And you wouldn't even have to put the lid on, but I want a little lid on mine. So I'm going to put my little lid on my jar. Super cute. And then we have the punch right here that goes with the dragonflies. It's got the big dragonfly and the little dragonfly. Now the little dragonfly, he doesn't have a stamp that goes with him, so he's just plain. Now you could ink him up if you wanted, but he's super cute as it is. And then I got thinking I should, but I don't have it out. I don't have it with me. I should have done some vellum, and I still might, because like I said, I'm not going to finish this one because I'm still fiddle farting around. That's the word of the day, fiddle fart. All right, so I'm going to put a little glue, but what I might do is punch out a little one with the vellum and glue him on top, and then bring his wings forward. So then his wings will be even more 3D. So I've got my cute little dragonfly on there. Then let me bring these other pieces over. So these are the pieces that I have ready to go. So I want my banner to say summertime, because that's what's happening in Arizona. So this is the little banners that are with the tasteful labels. And like I said, I will show you the one I did because it's in the house. So we're going to have to take a little walk through the house to show you the other one. All right. So this is what it's going to say, summertime. Now, this little girl, because she is pink, and I'm like, do I trim her or not? I'm just going to trim her little, where she's got a couple little marks. Now, this actually was an extra you could buy from the Paper Pumpkin. So if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, so I am going to trim her just a little closer. If you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, we could get this extra little kit. It was like an add-on, and I think it was it February? And it was these cute little snails in little boxes. So I kept all these little snails that I didn't use, and they're just kind of sitting on my desk, and I thought she would be adorable. So this is already like, it's already like this. Like I didn't stamp this and color it. It came like that. But I thought she would look adorable on here, wouldn't it? Because she's kind of summertime-like. Her colors totally go. Does the lid just sit on top? Hi, Sharon. Yeah, it just sits on top. So see, I just sit it on there. But if you use the punch, so if I just use the punch, it's just a little bit too, so see, it was just a little bit too small. Unless you cut your jar more. So then it was not a big deal to cut the jar out. So that's what I ended up doing. All right, so while I have this one out, I might as well glue that one on too. Okay. And then what this looks like, so this one is on top, but this little guy, I'm going to put, where's my green tip glue? I'm going to put him so he looks like he's inside the jar. So what would be fun if you did these, what you could do is punch him out again. Let me show you. So if you punch him out again, I'm just going to use some of the DSP I have. So let me punch him out again. And then you could cut his little tail off. So now I have a little yellow one. So see, you could stick him in there. So now he looks like he's got color. Or you could cut his butt off and attach it to here. And then he would look kind of like a firefly, right? If his butt was yellow. I don't know if fireflies, if it's their butt that glows. But, so anyways, if you wanted to. So, there's just an idea. Okay, so there's my 2 jars. My 2 jars are done. Because I wanted the jars to be on the end. All right, so let's put this little one together. Because I'm not going to do too much to this guy. I am going to... Where's my adhesive? I am going to attach the little snail with dimensionals though. But this is just flat down. But I am going to put her on with some dimensionals. But you could put anything. So I probably shouldn't have picked something because this is not something current. But what is today? Today is Stamp for You Day. Get stuff that you have in your cupboard. I want you to get it out and use it. Don't buy it and not use it. And I'm just as guilty of that as the next person. I will see something, go, oh my gosh, that is so cute. I need that. And then I don't do anything. Okay, so see, I've got these ready to go. I'll set them off to the side here. And I loved the little striped paper. Now this paper that I used is the Hostess paper. So this is the same paper that I used yesterday. So this is the Pattern Party Designer Series paper. So this is what you can get if you have a $180 workshop. You can pick this for free. All right. So this is the paper that I ended up using. So let's start gluing our letters on. And I just kept it simple because, like I said, I'm not for sure because I do want to put some little flowers. So I pulled out some stamp sets as well. All right, so let's see. So we're just going to glue. I'll just do a couple of these. So my little S. And then what I did was I have this here. I don't need the whole stack. Let me get the whole stack off there. But I'm kind of anal. I'm anal. So I like to use this as a line. So I use the line and it just helps me keep my letters pretty even. If you want to be kind of cattywampus, you wouldn't have to worry. Oh, you made the butter tart, Sharon? Oh my gosh, so good. I have for supper, or like an appetizer or whatever, I'm going to make, we have steak, but we have basil growing, and I made, so there's our U. I made pesto the other night. Oh my gosh, I love making pesto. So, but anyways, so for like a little appetizer, I'm going to, they're called Caprese Skewers or whatever. And we got them the first time was at a place called Sauce in Arizona. And it's like an Italian place. And it's just a skewer, and you put a mozzarella ball and a grape tomato, a piece of basil, and then you make this balsamic vinegar reduction. So it's just balsamic vinegar and brown sugar. And oh, the tweezers, I'm bad. These aren't Stampin' Up. This is just hang on a minute. Let me glue this one down. Hopefully it's even. Scoot over, lady. Scoot it. Oh my gosh, get over there. All right. So they're not quite the same. That's what's nice about the banner, right? Because they're going to be on a string, so they're not going to be like right next to each other. What does this say? EK Tools. Amazon, Jackie, is where I got them. They're just, it's kind of like a reverse tweezer, because I have like a pair of tweezers out here, you know, like for eyebrows and stuff like that. But then you always have to squeeze them. Right? Like you always have to like be squeezing them to hold. So these are like reverse. Like I wish Stampin' Up had, but it's like, you know, They probably know they can't carry everything because, there's just some things, you can get elsewhere. It doesn't make sense for them to make everything. But, so these are like reverse. So like it squeezes when you're not touching it. And then when you want it to hold, you squeeze and then it holds. Does that make sense? So you're not having to squeeze it the whole time. And I told my sister, I says, oh my gosh, I woke up this morning and this finger is so swollen in the knuckle. And so I took some ibuprofen, but I'm glad I'm right-handed. But she's a little owie today. So my hands are getting, and I think that was the first finger a couple years ago that it went numb for I don't know how long. And after the feeling came back on it, it was crooked. So I think the doctor said it was pinching a nerve or something. All right, so M. And then I could think it was about a year later, the next one did it. So it sucks to get old, right? All right, so we've got some. Okay. So I don't want to necessarily do all of these because you're going to get bored. All right. You're going to get bored. All right. So let's see. Are you bored? What time is it? So let me get the, I like that they hold the piece you're working on. Yeah. And now I have noticed that like this, I'm not a big fan of this. It's rubber, but these have come off a couple times. See, look like it just comes off. There's a hole. So then you have to kind of push it in there. So I think that it could have been a little more, that thing in there that goes in might have been a little bit bigger. So you just kind of have to be careful, like if you bend. Okay, so then I also was looking at stamp sets because I want to add some flowers and a little something to my little banners. So I pulled out Sweet Strawberry because look they've got some cute little flowers and they would be perfect. Let's see, what else did I pull out? Oh, so not just for this one, but look so this is the Nothing's Better Than. So it's got a cookie. Now the cookie's too big. I could not put the cookie on here. But look at this cute little lemonade. So keep that in mind when I show you the thing later in regards to the lemonade. Okay, I also am going to make one with the chickens. I really am. And if I do that, then I will use like a bigger banner. Like, see, she's too big for that. But I'm going to do a chicken banner because it's too much fun. And then I would just use, something bigger in the back to put them on. Let's see what else I got. Oh, so see, this one has some cool flowers too. So these flowers would totally work with this size banner. And then these ones too, Dressed to Impress. And now I just was able to go through my cupboard as to what I have currently. So that's why I'm not really going to finish this because I have a bunch of new stuff coming that I want to put on my banner. So I just but I knew I wanted to do my little letters. And it's just fun. But I love the basic gray with the with this DSP. It's just soft. Like I said, like sometimes you don't always want to use black. So I really enjoy the basic gray. I do find I have to ink it up a little bit more, but I'm probably, when I'm inking, I'm not oversaturating the pad. Like when they first come, they're really, really juicy. All right, so here's Summer. So I think that's why I feel like, well, I have to ink it up more. And I think it's because when they first come, they're really, really inked. And we are just not inking them as much, All right, so let me do Summer. Summer. Or you could have it say anything. At first I was like, oh, do I have it say, stamping with dye, like for my studio? And I thought, I'm going to do a summertime one. All right, so summer. And then they're so fun. You could make one for every season. You totally could make one, you know, for a theme or whatever. Okay, so we have our summer. So let me just show you if I were to do this flower. All right, so I'm going to take this little flower out of here. And then do I have a new stamp set to show you? Hold on a minute. Hang on a minute, because the boxes are different. Hold on. Let me go get one. Let me show you the boxes. Hang on. I need to find a new one. And I'm shouting. Okay. And I'm shouting from across the room. How rude. Okay, so the new boxes, let me show you. So here is, so before, this is how they came, all right? So you had this clear plastic, and then the print was on the clear plastic. You know, you stick them on. And a lot of times we were peeling them off, and we were sticking this on the inside, and then we were sticking the things to the case. So now, my paper moved. So now, this is one of the new ones. So now, look at. So now you have the sleeve that goes in there. So the stamp set is printed on the inside of the sleeve. So super, super cool. Because then you'll know, you know, you're missing one. But what I'm finding I am doing is, all right, so here's this. I am gluing this. And I don't even know if that is sticking on there. Okay, so I'm taking my seal and I'm gluing my sleeve to this. Now this might be weird, but I am, because I feel that the stamp set sticks better to the sleeve than necessarily the case. Now I probably could have used a little more. I mean, it sticks to the case, but if you're not careful, you don't clean them enough, you know, you got your fingers on them, sometimes they don't stick as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be gluing the sleeve, and then you can still see through it, right? And this is really sticky only because it's brand new. Like, I haven't taken it off, and they're always extra sticky. And I probably could have used more adhesive, because what I was doing was taking them off first and then just gluing it, you know, because once it's been removed, it comes off easier. But so that's just, you don't have to do it that way, but I'm just, because I just know once you mess with them more, they're not going to stick as well. So don't throw the sleeve away till you decide if you want to. But anyways, okay, so that's how they look, the new ones. Okay, sorry to that was a little what was it? I could pretend that was a commercial. That was just a commercial in between the movie that you're watching. Okay, so we have our summer. And then I'm going to do this cute little flower. So I'm just stamping her with the memento, because you know what? She's going to get colored. But if you didn't want to color, you could totally, let's see, some of this DSP. Oh, let's see. Because this has flowers, but this will be too similar. All right, and then I would color the little flower, and then I would, let me see the strawberry, but I want to say this was too big. Where's the strawberry punch, people? Da, 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 da. Oh, right here. Yes, it was too big. All right, because the punch made it too big. So, all right. So then I would color this, so pretend it's colored, all beautiful. And then, so see, I'm going to put some flowers. It's just going to be so, so cute. Ooh, and I lost my tea. Here's a tea. But anyways, okay. Are you bored yet? Are you bored? All right. So I would color this first, but so I want you to make what you make in Wednesdays for you day. All right. So let me show you the one I teased you about. So we're going to have to take a walk through the house, and then I'm going to have to take my camera off the thingy. And I'll try not to let you see my leggings because it's kind of embarrassing. All right, so we're going to have to take the thing. Don't touch anything. All right. Okay, so let me take this off of here. I'm going to put my hand over it so you don't get seasick. So you're just watching my hand. So you were walking through the house. All right. So look at how cute this is. I don't want to touch and turn the phone off. So this is the lemonade. So this is just my little thing I have on the whatchamacallit. The island in the kitchen. So I just did the little lemonade word instead. And this is just a dowel rod. Where's my finger? So these are just a dowel rod. There's our cute little dragonfly. And I used the twine that goes with the pets. I love that black and white baker's twine. So see, just something simple. But look at how cute that little lemonade, And I want to find, I think that there's a stamp set in there that says fresh. There's got to be one that says fresh, right? So what I want to do is I want to stamp the word fresh. I don't want to do fresh as its own banner. I want just the word fresh. And I think I want to stick it kind of cattywampus on there so it says fresh lemonade. So we'll see. We'll see if I do that. But yeah, this is my already done. You can see my kitchen. Look at my kitchen. Oh, I love my kitchen. Love it, love it, love it. But so anyways, so there is the lemonade. And then, all right, so back with the hand. Back with the hand. All right. Now you can see my floor. Look at my messy floor. Look at, this is how embarrassing. There's my messy floor. I just flick it onto the floor. All right, make sure that that's the right place. So we are back. We're back, people. Uh-oh, I'm upside down. There we go. So anyways, so there you go. So see, I did not finish. I didn't finish, right? So that's what I mean about what you make on Wednesdays. Doesn't always be a finished idea. It's just, what you making? Well, I'm making a banner. And you know what? Sometimes you do. You get a little busy, because I am a demonstrator. Not even doing this. I am a demonstrator. This is my job, right? 22 years in May. So, I do as a business. So, but sometimes you get a little overwhelmed because I have my shares coming, we have the trip coming, I'm pulling the retired stuff and the new stuff's coming in, and it's just like, oh my gosh. But that's not, I bet over half of the demonstrators are hobby demonstrators. I'm not even going to say just hobby, because it's still, So I always like to talk to people because they're like, I can't do what you do, blah, blah, blah. You don't gotta be what I do. So that's why I love the What You Making Wednesdays, because I can just kind of turn my business demonstrator head off. Now, it's not that I'm not, of course, I want you to order stuff. I'm not doing this so like, don't order, I still am doing this, so that you see like, okay, I need the strawberry, because I still, need to make a living. But at the same time, I love to make this stuff just for me sometimes, I mean, it is for life, but sometimes I just like to sit with the TV on or the radio blaring, especially when my hearing aid's battery's dying. You got to turn the radio up a little louder. So I want you to do the same thing, especially, going in the second year of this craziness. We're home more. Don't stress. Color. Cut stuff out. Just do something for you, okay? Because we all have to stay healthy and happy. And so that's my little public service announcement for today. So, and if you do make some banners or whatever, please share them with me, okay? And I'm just gonna go back to making my, could you see my leggings? As long as you just seen the bottom and not the top. Oh my gosh. Oh, COVID-19, I keep telling her, but that was 19 meant pounds. That's probably how much pounds I put on. So anyways, okay, I'm going to stop blabbing for real. All right, please, 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 if you make some banners, share them with me. And I'm going to finish this one. Maybe I'll do another one. I think I'd like to make a big one for the for my hutch. That might be fun. I have a few up. I even have one that was part of a paper pumpkin, and it hangs above. This sounds so horrible, but we have above our, I don't want to say toilet, the commode or whatever, but it's like this wire basket, and we put all the toilet paper up there. It's just whatever. But I have this little banner up there that was a paper pumpkin banner. It just looks cute. Like, so anyways. But, so I was like looking around at different things. So I think there's even, like, if you can see up there, look, see, look, there's a tiny little banner way up there. I love banners. They don't even have to say anything, right? You could just punch a bunch of shapes, and then I hot glued. I forgot to mention that. So I took my, I just laid this out, whatever you're going to use. Some people know how to sew, and you might be able to sew, sew them on, but I just use hot glue. I just used that. I laid this on my silicone craft sheet, and then I just put hot glue on the back. Oh, I forgot to show you how cute the lemonade one looks from the back. Oh well. And then I just laid that on there, and then so what's cool is you can peel it off the silicone sheet once it's cool. So anyways, that's how I put it on there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So that's why that little lemonade in that cookie shed. Oh, now this one's going. So I might do I might do like a little lemonade from that set and stick it on one of the little banners. Wouldn't that be cute? So, anyways, so those were dowel rods. Another thing that is cute to do the little thingies are these. If you can get paper straws are good, because they work too if you're gonna do it on a stick. If you're gonna put the banner on something, like I have that one up there, it's just whatever. But if you're actually going to stick it, so it's in like a posts, then these work good, as long as you're not sticking it into anything that's wet. Like if you're, I've done it where it's in a cake, and then these would just get too soggy. So just keep that in mind. The wooden skewers work too, but those were just some dowel rods that Jeff had made me like a few years ago, and I just kind of redo the banner. But okay, that's it. And I said I already was gonna stop blabbing, and I've gone on too long. All right, so thanks for joining me, everybody. Tomorrow I get my hair cut. Yay, yay, yay. And I will see you Friday for my dyes shorts. And hopefully I'll have this done by then. But I'll share with you what I've done. Okay? All right. So have a great night, and I will see you Friday. Okay? All right. Bye for now.